So excited to be sharing with you everything that I'm packing with me to take to a Catholic women's conference. I'm going tomorrow, leaving at 4:30 in the morning with my mom, and my dad is driving. He's such a trooper. He's awesome. He's going to be driving us, I think it's like 8 hours or 9 hours. The conference runs from Friday afternoon, evening, all day Saturday until midday Sunday. So today I figured I'd do something a little bit different, and I would just show you all what it is that I'm bringing with me to this conference. I am going to be packing based off of what this conference basically told us to pack, along with things that I already know that I love to have with me for conferences. I have done a number of overnight conferences before. They've all been life-changing, so I cannot wait for this one, especially to go to a conference like this with my mom. This is potentially the last Catholic women's conference that we'll be going to together before I am married and moved out of the house. So this is a particularly exciting and special trip for us. So let's start with clothes. So it's going to be quite hot, hotter than where I am, which, as you guys know, if you've watched my vlogs recently, it ain't too hot here. It's a little bit chilly. It runs cold. It runs cold. I need to be prepared for true summer weather. Starting out with pajamas, classic. I always pack fuzzy socks, guys, even when it's really hot. I don't know if this is just me, but I really like to have my feet covered. Maybe that's not the healthiest thing because maybe it makes my feet sweat. I don't know. But either way, I gotta have a pair of socks. Now, they also said that it's going to be probably quite chilly and air conditioned in a lot of the rooms. So I am bringing this white crew neck sweater, which is so easy to just throw over literally everything and anything. I really am not caring so much about style. I'm not even bringing any makeup on this trip. I don't need it, and I'm actually really excited about that. Tomorrow and Sunday are going to be big travel days. What I'm thinking for tomorrow, I'm actually going to wear what I'm wearing now, which is just this oversized white t-shirt. It's really light, so that's good for hot weather. And then I'm wearing this black dress underneath it, which I love. It's modest, it's flowy, but most of all, it's comfortable for a long travel day. Now, the next day, I am bringing this skirt. It goes just about to calf length, and again, it's also very flowy, very light. Will be comfortable to wear for a long day of like sitting and listening to different talks, which again, don't want to be uncomfortable finding yourself in like a pair of jeans being like, oh my gosh, this is painful. So for me at least, a skirt is always a go-to for conferences like this. And with that skirt, I'm going to bring this linen top. This is slightly cropped, but this skirt is higher waist, so ultimately it will end up overlapping quite perfectly. I'm going to be wearing over this a white button-up linen long sleeve. It is currently getting washed. I did a load of laundry earlier, so that will be ready for tomorrow, but that will go over that linen top. And then for the last day, my plan is to wear this skirt, which also is very flowy. It's got that fun little asymmetrical line happening, but again, just summery, flowy. Can't go wrong with that. What I like to do for, again, trips and conferences like this is not go overboard with packing. I try to pack light if I can. So this linen top that I'm wearing tomorrow, I'm also going to wear on Sunday with the blue skirt. And over that will be this flowy, I don't really know what to call it, but it's open. It's got a really, really long back, longer-ish sleeves. But then what I really love about it is that it actually ties. So you take these two ties and it wraps in the front. Simple, but comfortable. Okay, moving on to like toiletries and things like that. So this conference is not going to have too much in the toiletry department. It's not like hotel setup. We're going to be on a college campus with basically dorm rooms. I've got, you know, my face wash, my toothbrush, shampoo, a little bottle of body wash, my little natural deodorant, which I always bring with me. It's like always in this little travel bag. I always keep some of these little travel minis in here just because I feel like I have been going on more trips lately for the past year or so. So it's nice to just have this bag basically ready to go, just like sitting under the bathroom sink, kind of like waiting for me. This was basically no weight off my back to pack this. Something else I always bring with me on trips, especially if there's a lot of travel involved, I'm going to be around a lot of people. I always like to have an emergency. People sometimes are coming together and they're getting sick, or people are just tired, because oftentimes these conferences, like I said, have very long hours. It's kind of like a whirlwind in the best way, but it can be very tiring. So just to prevent my immunity from absolutely dropping off of the cliff, I'm going to be bringing this. And again, if I start to feel any sort of symptoms like a cold or something, then I can take this and it should at least help to boost my immunity a little bit. Like I mentioned, I'm not packing any makeup, so that's awesome. I am going to be packing sunscreen, like sunscreen moisturizer for my face, because again, it's going to be really hot. And I'm not sure if we're going to be walking around outside at all, but I imagine there will probably be some opportunities for that. My skin being the way that it is, very light and sensitive, I always gotta be having that on me. I just have to. That is the only really skincare product I'll be wearing during the day. At night, I just put on this calming night cream from Burt's Bees. Again, especially if I get a little bit of burn, which I'm telling y'all right now I won't, because I'm committing to not getting burned, but if I happen to get a little bit of sun exposure, I love to have like a calming night cream to put on my skin to just allow it to breathe and be soothed. The next thing is a portable charger, because my phone, I think, is at its last leg of the race. It's at that point, if you guys know this, if you use Apple products, I feel like they're good to a point, and then you'll start to notice little glitches and weird things starting to happen, and my phone is at that point. It's at the point where the battery has pretty much diminished. I can charge it to just about 100, and then it will be dead within an hour maximum of using it. So it's going to be really important for me to have this guy on me, especially because my mom doesn't have a cell phone. I do, and my dad does, and my dad, being a man, is not allowed at this conference. It's for Catholic women. He's going to be doing his own thing around the area, camping, fishing, you know, things that dads do. And so we're going to be meeting up with him during breaks for like meals and stuff. So I want to make sure, of course, that my phone is readily charged so that we can always get in touch with him and plan to see him and those kinds of things. The next thing that I'm absolutely bringing with me is a water bottle. According to the conference website, they have water refill stations all across the campus. Gotta stay hydrated. It can be very easy, I think, to get carried away at events like this, just kind of forgetting about some of those self-care tasks that are going to help us stay energized through the whole trip. I will be refilling this water bottle throughout this entire conference. So all the stuff I've mentioned thus far, the clothing, the toiletries, those kinds of things are all going to be going into this black duffel bag, which of course I'm not going to be carrying around with me all day. I'm going to drop this off in the dorm room and that'll be that. But I always like to have a bag to take with me throughout the day to carry things like my water bottle and the emergency and some of the other things I'm going to be showing you. This is the bag I'm going to be taking with me. I'll be filling this bag with the kinds of things that I want to have on me throughout the day, because I'm going to try my best to not have to go back to the dorm as much as I can, just morning and night. So in this bag will go my charger, my water bottle, most likely the emergency. Also in this bag, I am going to have my Bible. Always bring some sort of stationery with me. On the front it says, "Life with Christ is a wonderful adventure, JP2. Now this is awesome. Like I said, the size is great. You can literally carry it in your hands. Now this is something I would use like in the middle of a talk, for example. If something stands out to me that one of the speakers happens to say, or if I kind of get an aha moment at a random point during the day, this is the journal that I will use. Or if we're in a workshop and we need to jot things down, then this would be my go-to for that. I am really excited though, because I have been working on creating a journal, and it's actually going to be dedicated specifically to like conference and or retreat notes. I'm in the process of developing that journal now, and I can't wait to actually like buy it for myself essentially to use, because I do like this journal, but I want to have one that's really dedicated to Catholic events that I go to. The last thing I'm going to bring is just this simple little daily companion for women. It's a little daily devotional book. You guys see this in every one of my vlogs probably at this point. It's really just bite-sized bits of wisdom for each day. What I like about this is that it's not too overwhelming, and especially during a very quick whirlwind kind of a trip like this. I oftentimes in the past have found that I would pack way too much, really thinking that I was going to have time to like do a bunch of reading. And ultimately I tend to find that there just isn't as much time as I think. So again, having this little bite-sized wisdom in the morning, something to reflect on and pray on, that could even be like 5 to 15 minutes in the morning, has really been helpful for me personally. Something I also forgot to mention that I am not going to be bringing with me all day long, but that I am going to have with me to just keep in the dorm for morning and night is my journal. Another reason that I bring a bag like this is just because at these kinds of conferences, if you guys have ever been to any, you know that there are typically a lot of vendors who are giving you a lot of freebies and free products. So already having a bag like this just to put stuff in always helps. Granted, you probably will be given a free bag like that. Some vendor will probably give you a free one anyways, or you might even just get one upon arrival to a conference because they might give you a bag that specifically like has the conference name printed on it or something. You might end up getting one anyways if you don't actually bring one, but I like to bring one. The last thing that I will be bringing is just my little purse, kind of similar to my kind of toiletry bag. This purse is already stocked with what I need. I don't really need to pack it per se, or pack what's inside it. I'm just going to bring it with me to have it on me. Thankfully, it can fit in here very easily, so I'm not gonna have to juggle so many bags. But in here, I'll keep classic things like my white out, because I'm always dripping food and stuff on my white and pale outfits. It's okay. I'll bring like my hair claw, my sunglasses just to have. And then I have like 500 pens in here, just in case I lose a pen, and some chapstick. And that's it. That's pretty much gonna do it, you guys. One thing I can say is that over time I have learned that packing light is truly the way to go for things of this nature. I'm really just trying to prioritize simplicity with this trip, really just bringing the absolute essentials that I know I'm going to want to have on hand. That about does it for today's video. I will see you guys when I come back from my trip. I know I've been collecting some of your questions. Thank you all so much for commenting some questions for me. For those of you who didn't see my little post that I put up, I'm going to be doing a Q&A pretty soon just to answer some questions that I either get kind of commonly or some other like different questions that maybe the rest of you might also be wondering about. So I'm just looking forward to having a chance to talk with you guys more through some of the things you would like to know. If you haven't asked me a question yet and you would like to, you can take this opportunity in the comments below to leave your questions for me, and I will answer them in one of my upcoming videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an incredible day. God bless, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.